Hello, mammals. Hey, how y'all doing? It's Bob and Joe. Hey, anyway, just wanted to say, hey, and you know, we don't have anyone in just yet at the moment, but for those of y'all who are watching the replay, just wanna say hey and have a happy a happy Thursday. That's right, Joe. We definitely had a very nice Thursday ourselves. Yeah, I think it was great. We just kind of went out for a drive for a little bit. Um, Said hey, and hey, I know Chris. Oh, I know Chris. So glad you were able to make it. Oh, that is so good. I'm so glad that you are able to come. Yeah, I know Chris. So, how have things been down there? Um, yeah, help yourself. I absolutely will share. Yep, I was gonna say, um, Chris Memo, I know, like, you have got a lot going on in your life, and I know that it kind of is difficult, but you might be impressed to know that Joe has exclusive members only videos where he can do things that are more like I said, how should we say, less family friendly than I would normally like. So if you are interested in seeing something like that, then I'd encourage you to check out our members section. Oh, hey, itch mammals! Thank y'all so much for coming. Oh, scratching the itch. So glad you are able to make it. Um, let's see. It is a weekday. Yeah, so that means that it's almost certainly the Mr. Itch mammal. Yep, I think we're gonna go with that. I still think it'd be cool if you could, like, you know what I mean? Like, we could toggle back and forth between, like, having it be like us, and whatnot. Oh, scratching the itch. Thank you so much for the paper rectangles. Oh, I'm so glad you had a good time in the members only live stream and the videos. That means a lot to me. Oh, and Danny Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Hi, Danny Mammal. I'm really glad you were able to make it. Yeah. Um, Danny is, for those of you who do not know, Danny's food and travel. He is. Correct me if I'm wrong, Danny Memel. You were like in Taiwan, correct? Yes. That's just a super nice. He's got just a super nice channel. Like I said, it's kind of nice that people are, from other parts of the world are able to share just normal everyday things, and it's just really nice to get to explore other parts of the world. Oh, Luck Scratcher, thank you so much for coming in. Hi, Luck Scratcher. Glad you're able to stop by. So yeah, I hope everybody is having a wonderful Thursday. Like you said, Joe and I. First of all, you may notice that we have like decent lighting. The electrician mammal came and like fixed our overhead lighting. There's one drawback to living in an older building. We had that the overhead lights just stopped working like just before the Thursday live stream, like right when we were recording our churros review. And you may have seen in our videos since then, like we've kind of had to improvise with lighting, but like this is definitely a much better lighting situation. Yeah, and the electrician mammal said he had to wait for parts to come, so that's just kind of how it goes. But yeah, we are so grateful for that. And Yeah, I think that's so funny, Bob, because, you know, yeah, Joe, like, why do you say that? Well, Bob, we are raptors with first world problems. You know, um, like I said, we're worried about, not that we don't have no electricity, but like we're worried about how our lighting looks for our YouTube videos. Oh, yeah, right, you are. Hey, Gambler Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Hi, Gambler Mammal. Glad you're able to make it. Yeah, that is so cool. The Gambler After Dark has got a wonderful channel. Amazing friend to have. Just a super all around nice mammal. You got that right, Bob. Joe, you do not even you do not even get into the Gamblers live streams late at night after you have had beer prey. Now, generally speaking, he ain't on that late. Yeah, so when you see the live stream, yeah, usually it is me and not Joe. But yeah, it's still super super tons of fun. Like you said, hope y'all are having a wonderful wonderful Thursday. Yeah. Um, you know, like I said, just happy to be having having our lighting back, and happy to be having some wonderful friends with us. Very 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 thankful. Uh, hey, Doctor Taste Good. Oh, I'm so glad you're able to make it. Oh, Taste Good Mammal. Yeah, Doctor Taste Good Barbecue, our friend who does just amazing prey on his grill. Yeah, it's just some awesome stuff. Um, yeah. So anyway, just kind of wondering what y'all might have done for dinner tonight. Yeah. Um, I did groceries this morning, and it was cool. Made some chili for lunch, but just decided, I just want to get out. And it was nice just go out for a drive for a little bit. Just out and about. It was a super nice day here in Northeast Ohio. Yeah. Um, we did we did our just like out, and probably about 10 miles out and 10 miles back. It's just a nice thing. Yeah, and rallies for drive-through, that was something else that was a ton of fun. Y'all might know rallies by another name. Oh, yeah, yeah, they call themselves checkers. Yeah, they have like that big Buford sandwich, and they had like two of them for six paper rectangles. Yeah, that was yeah. Yeah, see, you know it better than Gambler as the as checkers. But yeah, like that sandwich is like really really huge and stuff. And we have a lot of fun doing that. Um so yeah. Um just you know, nice to enjoy things for a bit. Yeah. And just to be happy with life in general. Yeah, I know it's easy to get down these days. 2020 has been a weird year. And no, I don't mean the super nice mammal 2020. I mean the year. It's just been weird. Yep. Hey, Billy Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Really, really appreciate you swinging by. So, anyway, Bob insisted on bringing out some nerd stuff. Yeah, of course. So, what you got there, Bob? Well, I have my phaser from Star Trek. Um, oh, is that from Next Generation? Well, technically, the Next Generation cast used this phaser in their movies. Wow, massive nerd alert. And he's going to keep going. Yep. This is technically a season 3 through 7, Deep Space Nine and Voyager. Um, yeah, like I said, this is like um, you know, late 24th century phaser. And what you got there? Well, this is our scratch coin from MD from Maryland Scratch Jedi. He's got like it is shaped like the Millennium Falcon, which is awesome. The fact that he's got like the state of Maryland colors on it. That's just cool. And then he has like on the other side Maryland Scratch Jedi in English and in the language of the Galactic Republic. Yep, that's high level nerd. Hey, Brino Mammal, thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, appreciate you doing it. Um, so Brino Mammal, you've got all sorts of fun things going on too. I cannot wait to see how the latest thing is going. You know what? And right you are there, Gambler Mammal. Um, I was kind of worried when the electrician mammal um, said he needed to get a part because like if it got to be mailed, mail's going kind of slow. Like yeah, and that is like that is my other job. I sell like plastic mammals on eBay and stuff, and I am worried that like my customers are not going to get their product quickly enough, and I think everybody understands that the postal service is slow, but we're just we're just working through it, and I hope that my customers are okay with that. Hey, Mr. Bam Box, hello. Yeah, hey, thank you so much for coming by. So yeah. Oh, and you are filming after the live stream, Brino. That is awesome. Yeah, very nice. Like you said, the I at least it's something kind of easy. By the way, if you are able to, I think like our friend Brino's World, you are doing a live stream like once a month, but it is a very fun like interactive cooking experience with multiple camera angles. Very, very cool. Hey, Local John 1812, thank you so much for coming. Oh, Local John, hey, how are you? Um, yeah, the Local John 1812 had a very fun live stream last night as well. Um, like where they had like dinner and stuff, and they like reviewed some things from a grocery store. Some of it was interesting, yeah, and most of it kind of less so, but kind of interesting. Hey, boy, Memo, thank you so much for coming. Um, yeah, appreciate you swinging by. Oh boy, 57. Yeah, we really do appreciate you making it by. So okay, and Brano, so you were saying that your live stream is a week from tomorrow. Yeah, we'll certainly be sure and be there. Um, so uh, so yeah, and yes, if you have not, like you said, if you are able to hit the claws up button for us, yeah, that really does help our stream. Yeah, like I said, it's nice that yeah, y'all are able to interact with us. So yeah, lots of fun. Um, as far as our plans, like I said, I don't know, for those of you who are doing content, like, Brino, you are talking about, you doing your video, like after we are done with the stream. Um, I am very much in a mode where I have zero ideas for content. Yeah, thank you, Billy. Appreciate you hitting that claws up button. Yeah, and so videos have been kind of interesting. I don't know if any of you have seen the video that we did on Revolution Pizza, which is our local pizza place here. They have an amazing lobster pizza that we did a review of, and actually the owner Mammal reached out to us and has told us a little bit about his story. It's pretty interesting, that he bought that pizza place, and after being furloughed, from his other job. And so very impressive, very great story. I know that none of you are probably here in Lake County, but boy, I wish I could share some of our nice local cuisine. Yeah, I think that'd be great. Like, how cool would that be if we could instantly share things as quickly as we share videos or a text, if we could share food, you know, how cool would that be if, we could have some, goodies from all over the world instantly. Well, we kind of already do. I mean, if you think about it, Joe, there was a time when, um, like, in Europe, corn was unheard of. That was something that was native to the Americas. Okay, that's a massive factoid and nerdism, but yeah, that's probably true. So, you know what, Boy Memo? We have not actually specifically looked at Guy Fieri, but yeah, I'm sure he has been to places in our neighborhood. We did a long time ago when I was a young Raptor. Well, in fact, I looked more like Joe does now. I did a video series on the melt, um, which was Man versus Food did that one, and I went to a number of their locations. My videos were so bad then. This was again long before Joe. I was, like I said, I was much younger then, and I kind of was it was kind of painfully awkward to watch some of those now. So, Billy, you're saying it's only 88 in Northern California. It was relatively cool today too. Here, I think it was high 70s here in Northeast Ohio. Yeah, so much so that normally we shut off the air conditioning to do our live stream because it is not making so much noise. Yeah, except when we do turn off the air conditioning, it gets real hot real fast. Yeah, but this time we are not sweating with it on, that's kind of that certainly is kind of nice, so oh, David Mammal, hey, thank you so much for coming. Oh, David, hey, appreciate you swinging by. Yeah, it is probably pretty late there in Scotland. All right, well, that wasn't fun. Don't know what the heck happened there. All right, Bob, can you fix the camera? I'm working on it. Come on. Bob, seriously, this ain't rocket science. Sorry. Uh all right, there we go. We are back. Bob. Hey, Beverly Memmel, thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you swinging by. Yes, and very nice of you to be saying hi to to mammals and raptors alike. So yeah. Oh, so David, you're saying it's 12:16 in Scotland. So just after midnight. Yeah, no. Um, Beverly Memel, it is probably like morning there. If I am remembering correctly. So yeah, like you said, it is nice that we have this. Um, so a restaurant in Windsor, California called Johnny Garlic. That sounds interesting, Billy Memel. Hey, Misty Mammal. Hey, thank you so much for dropping by. Oh, hi, Misty. Thank you so much for coming in. Really, really appreciate that. So yeah, we are, like you said, having a great, a great Wednesday, great or a great Thursday, despite all of the hiccups and whatnot. So, so you just saw that Star Wars movie. Yeah, Joe, it is called The Rise of Skywalker, and it is the end of the Skywalker trilogy. Yeah, nerd stuff. I don't know. I'm sorry, it's boring to me. Ugh. Anyway, so what did you think, Misty? Was it a good film? So, so Johnny Garlic, that's not a guy. It's not a guy plays. Ah, okay, very interesting. So yeah, Beverly, like you said, we had a great day, and definitely a lot of fun. Like you said, we're having a wonderful Thursday evening here. So, oh, ha, Handpay, appreciate you coming by. Yes, Handpay is here to start the party. So, very, very cool. Appreciate you coming by. So, boy, mammal, you saw the newer Star War frills, and that you thought they sucked. Well, that's kind of my feeling on all of Star Wars. I mean, it's like boring mammals that do mammal stuff, and they got like weird guns and light weapons, and it just don't do much for me. Really. And again, I definitely understand how. I mean, nothing is going to be as awesome as the original trilogy. I kind of, I had like I really did enjoy like Force Awakens. I absolutely despised the the Last Jedi, and I really did think that Rise of Skywalker was the best that it could be, but but yeah, I just I don't know, it's just it's great. Like I think that J.J. Abrams, is a true fan, and he is a reasonably skilled filmmaker. So when he was helming it, it was good. But like when you have the story like kind of disrupted in the middle, it kind of is hard to change course and have it make any sense. New Hope was the bomb. What was New Hope, Bob? No, New Hope was the first Star Wars movie, Episode 4. So was it the first one or the fourth one? The one from 1977 with Mark Hamill. Yeah, none of that's particularly interesting to me. Hey, Death Central Mammal, thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you wading through the ads. That's if you are seeing us, that's awesome. Appreciate that. Thank you so much, Death Central, for like I said, going through them ads. Yeah, that really does help us out, Death Central, and that is very cool. Hey, Jedi Mammal, so glad you are able to make it. Oh, hi, Maryland Scratch Jedi. Now that is a very cool. That's a very cool mammal. Yeah, Jedi Mammal. Like his screen name is based on Star Wars, Joe. Well, I say the Jedi Mammal is definitely cooler than than them Star Wars movies, because like I didn't find none of them interesting. Now Mandalorian, that was a great thing, but nah, Star Wars didn't do nothing for me. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, I'm actually got my Falcon coin out today. So that is just that is just awesome. Yeah, like you said. Yeah, so Bob picked out. I told him I don't want to have the room covered in nerd stuff, so he picked out two things. He picked out his Millennium Falcon scratch coin, and he picked out his Star Trek phaser. Yep, and that was you know, like you said, and that was really cool. Yeah, that next gen phaser. No, Joe, it is not next gen phaser. The next gen phaser had a different handle. This is technically like the later next generation movies, Deep Space Nine and Voyager. Uh, yeah, that again, high level nerdism. And you know what? I'll bet that almost nobody in here understood or even cared what you just said, Bob. I disagree, but that is okay. Anyway, so hope everyone is doing super well. Like I said, we are we definitely are having a fun a fun day. And oh yeah, Jedi Memo, I think it is so cool. Like, and you were talking about having a new coin, and I love how your current coin that says it's a trap with the second Death Star on it, like commemorates the Battle of Endor. And I was actually thinking, I wonder if you would be like 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 uh like if you would do one like for the Battle of Yavin or the Battle of Hoth, like, but you probably don't want to have one for the Battle of Hoth because like that really didn't go too well for us. But like like maybe a Battle of Yavin coin might be fun. Yep, you do that, Bob. Hey, yeah, Raptor Light. I think that's an awesome brand. I think I should bottle that. I know, Chris. Because yeah, except I wouldn't do Raptor Light. Probably. I personally prefer ice beer praise, so probably be like Raptor Ice. So so yeah, there we that's that's what we that's what we that's how that works out. But yes, from from one big time Star Wars fan to another um, Jedi mammal, I was definitely thinking, um, a lot of people in the Scratch community do not like get that, but I do think that mammals and raptors alike that appreciate Star Wars. By the way, Raptor, single Bob. You are the only Raptor I know who's into Star Wars. But yeah, I still think that would be cool, like you said, to commemorate the different, the different battles, and what the very first Star Wars memos that I, uh, I saw was had to be what was in fact Return of the Jedi. Yep, and that's what got Bob into nerdism. No, technically it was Star Trek, but yeah, like sorry about that death memo. Yeah, like you said, our setup is, admittedly primitive. At least we got our lighting fixed. That was something that was a problem. I was actually really really worried about that we did not have like because like just before our Saturday live stream, our overhead lights here did not like work. So like it was like all dark and stuff. And we like improvised. I like got a lamp out and stuff. But and the electrician memo finally came and got our overhead lights working. I guess that is a drawback to living in an older building. But yeah, like I said, Joe and I are raptors with first world problems. Because we were worried about having lighting for our YouTube videos. Yeah, I mean, it's not like, it's completely dark and we just plugged in some lamps and, we're all right. But the overhead lights are definitely work better in here than any lamp we got. Yeah, for sure. And that that is a lot of fun. So, but yeah, we definitely, like you said, you are right, Death Mammal. We certainly try to, certainly definitely try to. But yeah, we gotta got to work on doing that. And again, part of the reason why, like, we do like having the camera be able to move between Bob and I. So like we could mount it on a static tripod, but it's kind of like it works all right this way. Yeah, I do like the idea of, yes, a Koopa cloud, or like maybe one of your daggone TARDISes or one of your starships or whatnot, towing the phone so that we can like actually have that. Yeah, that would be cool. So you know, but yeah, I was so going to get the TARDIS in here today. Bob, I'm serious. If you move my truck, I'm going to be angry. Yeah. Um, Dr. Tastegood, if you are, like you said, if you are still in here, um, Joe just loves this truck that you sent him. Yeah, a 2019 Ford Ranger Raptor high performance truck. This is the way I drive. This suits, this is the kind of vehicle I want, being able to be driven being able to be driven like crazy, so so yeah. Hey, Disfinity Mammal, appreciate you coming by. Oh, hi, Disfinity Mammal. How you doing? Yeah, definitely appreciate you being able to make it. So, David Mammal, you were saying you like the phaser C7 of 9 coming towards you and just handing her the phaser. Yeah, that would be very cool. And if you have seen David Memel, if you have seen Star Trek Picard, and see Jerry Ryan in there as 7 of 9, very very epic. Definitely a lot of fun. So yeah, um, yeah. Like I said, this is the extent of nerd stuff that I let I let let Bob have. So our having family drop in sometime. There are just not a ton of raptors. You said we do have we do have some family raptors, that live far away, but maybe one of these days, that is a possibility. Like you said, Joe has been wonderful. Like I said, he's not my brother by blood, but I just cannot imagine my life or the channel without him. Oh, Bob, that is super nice. You're gonna make me cry. I'm just saying, like it has been wonderful that you have been able to come and make things make our lives better. So yes, right you are, Brino. So hey, String Bean Mammal, thank you so much for coming. Hi, String Bean. Appreciate you making it by. Yeah, Bob over here, he was getting all like sentimental. He's saying, like you said, we ain't brothers, but like I said, I kind of do agree, like, you know, I don't, be not, if I did have an older brother, I'd want it to be Bob. So, you know, it's great. And like I said, there ain't many raptors, anymore. So, the fact that we can, hang out here and, like I said, do YouTube live streams, have drive-through prey and experience, like I said, first world problems. I think that's a great life indeed. Yeah, definitely definitely a lot of fun. So, um, but yeah, like I said, as to um, as to other fun things, like I said, we are gonna be probably doing, like I said, a we do not have a video planned for tomorrow. Saturday, of course, we're doing the live stream. Yeah, so Bob is just kind of meandering because like we were doing really good as far as like planning in advance. Like I said, for those of y'all who, hey, 2020 memo, thank you so much for stopping by. Hey, 2020, appreciate you making it. Yeah, for those of y'all who are content creators, um, you know, um, you know what it's like. You kind of try and plan. Well, when you go by the seat of your pants, things can go off the rails. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that is great. Hey, Annabelle, thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate that. So so yeah, definitely appreciate it. Definitely fun. And yeah, it is. Do you see any of these mammals around here? Those are not mammals, Bean. Those are dinosaurs. Like you said, like we are, like you said, some of the earlier dinosaurs might technically be more reptiles. Um, Raptors are probably more closely related to birds. We are not actually mammals, but it is nice that human mammals are just completely awesome. So so yeah, you know, but yeah, like I said, we are gonna be like you said, it was just a lot of fun to be hanging out and doing that. And um like you said, so our friend Brino's World, you were talking about doing your stream a week from tomorrow. Do you know what you are going to be doing? Yes, right. You are. Like, am I saying it right, Annabelle Memel? Like, I hope I am pronouncing your name correctly. Um, yes, we are definitely more closely related to birds. I am kind of I am kind of sad, that Joe and I, have our feathers have not grown in yet. Um, we are definitely, I do think that our feathers should grow in. Well, and that's the thing. Like I said, we ain't all that big, and I just wonder, maybe that's just how we are. Yeah, we've discussed the idea, Joe and I have, is that maybe we are a different kind of raptor. We are just not going to get super big, because like raptors were like, all different, all different sizes and shapes. And, like you said, maybe this is what an Ohio raptor looks like, you know, um, you know, and, that's a possibility, yeah. And plus I am totally, if I can find, um, like clothes or something, I'd totally do that. Still, wear, um, I'd still totally have like a hoodie. Comp compi. Sorry, Death Memo. I do not know what I am not following. Um, Yeah, Bob is saying that we are kind of nudists, not by choice, but because we are very hard pressed to find clothes that fit us. Oh yeah, like like yeah, I think that that is just maybe we are just a smaller type of raptor, and that's just how we roll, you know, um, and that could work out, and as fun as it is to be like a big scary dinosaur, I wouldn't want to be a big scary dinosaur in a world where mammals, you know what I mean? Mammals got guns, and you know, you don't want to like make a mammal be all like scared and stuff. You know what I mean? It's like, as cool as it is, like be the big old T-Rex saying, "Oh yeah, I'm big and scary." You know, I wouldn't really want to be messing with human mammals. Yeah, yeah, like I said, I have long said that it is definitely it is definitely better to work with the mammals, you know what I mean, to try and fit in, like I said, to earn some paper rectangles, like you said, I will buy plastic mammals, you know what I mean, sell them on eBay, and get more, do more of that. And then, like you said, we are trying the YouTube channel. I definitely think that is definitely a good way to do it. But yeah, being mammal, you know the but yeah, like you said, the oh, so that's interesting. Compi, they're okay. So maybe they are like, are little raptors. I do know, I've done some research on this, and that there was like very small tree dwelling raptors that would like engage in diving attacks from the canopy on like bigger ground dwelling dinosaurs. Very interesting. So I do not know. So it's certainly a possibility. So ha 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 ha. Yeah, right. You are, Annabelle. Yeah, Bob is. Yeah, it's something else that's kind of funny. Um, Bob and I have very very different taste in music. Like I really haven't kind of found my groove on for mammal music yet, but you know I know that what Bob listens to is just kind of weird. So so yeah, 2020 mammal, yeah, definitely, you definitely want to stay cool and stay safe, and yes, maybe it is to our advantage that we do not have feathers when it is like super hot outside. Yeah, maybe that's just and maybe that's how like Ohio used to be like 66 million years ago. Um, yeah. Um, Actually, kind of interesting. During the Cretaceous, there was like what is today the Great Plains was actually a relatively warm, shallow sea. Think like the Mediterranean. Okay, here's Bob in full nerdism. All right, go for it, Bob. Yeah, no, no, it is very fascinating. Like the Great Lakes were not here, like so like what we would define as Ohio is like very very different. But yeah, what is would now be like Iowa, Kansas, all of that was under a shallow sea, and like Utah Raptor and Dakota Raptor and the big raptors, they were on the western bank of that sea, and we do not know much about from the fossil record about what was on the eastern side of that sea, because like the bedrock is gone, and yeah, that is some high level like paleontology nerdism. I mean, I know that directly affects like my history, but I still am bored as heck about that. I mean, so what? You know, Joe, it is good to learn about other things. I'm just saying. So, yeah. I mean, although Death Mammal, I do not disagree. Like you said, the T-Rex is like, oh yeah, I'm big and famous, and I can eat whoever I want. You know what? Maybe that's kind of interesting because maybe that is a lot of like what the movies are saying. You know, yeah, but I still think if you are big, if you are big and used to having power, you might act in a way that like does not have like humility and stuff. I think that is certainly a nicer way to act. So yeah, string bean mammal ice cream prey. Well, I'm just saying, um, it's definitely harder to be humble when you have all the power. I will grant that, and actually, Joe, I will even go so far as to say that is a deep thought, my friend. Well, I mean, just saying, when you're used to holding all the cards and you're used to like winning all the time, that's and you have to face the possibility that you don't have all the resources, that kind of can be sad. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure. So, but anyway, yeah, as we were getting like, as Joe and I are going off topic, we actually do this from time to time. We will just be like sitting in here and like talking and stuff, and it definitely gets interesting, especially after Joe has had some beer prey. Oh yeah, well, I mean, whatever, that happens too. I am just like you said, happy enough to have my Coke Zero and my phaser, um, and kind of trying to see how things uh, how things go for the future and whatnot. So anyway, so I guess the question is, what are your all's thoughts right now um on trying like have y'all tried like new prey relatively recently? Like either you've gone to a place you ain't tried before, or like have you made something you ain't never made before in the last few months? Because I know, like I said, Bob and I have been experimenting a lot. So yeah, Billy Mammal, that is awesome. Right, you are Billy Mammal. Beer prey makes mammals, makes a lot of mammals and raptors happy. Again, you are probably the only raptor I know, Joe, that is like a huge fan of like beer prey and stuff. I'm just saying. um, we are hunting new specimen good in 8 months. Okay, that is interesting. So yeah, that's going to be gonna be a while then before have to get some new prey. Um, but yeah, like you said, in the last couple of months, like you said, I kind of made that chili casserole. That is something that I make frequently. Yeah, and at first I kind of gave like no thought to that whatsoever. Like carnivores are not supposed to like, rice or beans or any of that stuff. Like even cheese is something, as much as I love it and as I think it is healthy, but like it's something that most carnivores don't go for. But you tried it and you really enjoy it. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, I'm just saying, it is fun. So yeah. Yeah, that is right, Billy. Like when Joe has beer prey, you know, usually after I go to bed, he just like, we'll have some beer prey and yeah, he definitely is interesting. Oh, I don't know, Bob. It just kind of fun. Just happy to just happy to do that. So um but yeah, you know, um yeah, like you said, if you are are interested in seeing, like you said, some more of Joe's antics, like you said, that is in our members only section. Like you said, we do have memberships for as little as two paper rectangles a month, and yes, like you said, you get to see some of Joe's more exclusive content where he, yes, does things, like it does went went a different direction. And that's something that's nice, Death Mammal. You say, because you have your beer prey, makes you heavy. Like Bob and I, we must have like crazy metabolism. Wow, that is impressive that you pulled that out. Yeah, because like yeah, we can eat a whole bunch of prey and we have not gained any weight. Like I think we just burn like that we are, we although we are small, we like burn a lot of calories, I think. And Joe can, can deal with that a lot easier. But yeah, you're right. Like, long-term health problems definitely kind of an issue. Um, but yeah. Now, what I'm amazed is some of y'all mammals who are like so super fit, right? I mean, you like run, you bike, you know, um, I don't see, any of y'all like all mammals, you're eating junk food like veggies and like lettuce and fake meat made out of veggies and it's just, it's beyond me. I mean, like, I'm like, it's all right. It's all right. I get you want to be healthy, but you know, um, you just have a piece of bacon. At least have something. If you insist on having veggies, at least have something that's fried. I mean, like, yeah, and that's something mammals are very different than we are. Like, since we are carnivores primarily, Joe is not wrong to think that veggies are junk food. But like you said, and I enjoy them, but yeah, they have very little nutritional value for us. I mean, it's kind of like you said, it's hard on my system. Bob's been eating all sorts of weird stuff since he was a hatchling. But for me, like some of that stuff is absolutely murder on my insides. I'm just saying, So yeah, so 2020 memo. Yeah, again, you are like super strong and super fit, and yet um, you know, and yet you eat. I'll bet you probably do not eat like like a Wendy's Baconator for breakfast, or something like that, like what Joe would consider healthy, like egg and bacon and sausage and like cheese and stuff. Yeah, I mean that's how you do it. So Annabelle, you're thinking that meatless meat is a bad idea. I mean, like, I do not know. It is like more expensive, and it is great for pranking raptors, but other than that, hey, Trenchy, thank you so much for coming. Oh, hi, Trenchy. So glad you are able to make it. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, Joe, it is not like almost nobody in here is going to actually is going to actually consider like a healthy meal to be like um a Whopper with like no bun and like bacon and cheese, and more bacon and ham and fried chicken. They're not going to consider that a healthy meal, Joe. Why not, Bob? I'm just saying, um, yeah, just have the cow prey, that is definitely cool. So, um, yeah, and I think a lot of it is, like I said, for us, it is helpful so much that that we have the high metabolism. So Billy Memel, this is the truck behind us is a 2019 Ford Ranger Raptor. Um, that is actually Joe's. That was a gift from our friend Doctor Taste Good Barbecue, and that is Joe's. Is his absolutely favorite vehicle, like his dream vehicle. Yeah, unfortunately, the vehicle we drive when you see us out, we're driving a 2015 Ford Fiesta that Bob drives like a Stegosaurus. This is the kind of vehicle that I want. A pickup truck that is capable of going real fast. Yeah, very much so. Hey, Jinx 14, thank you so much for coming. Really, really appreciate that. Yeah. Hey, and if y'all ain't seen Jinx 14 and the Ultimate 13, they are very nice. Lotto scratch and pray mammals. You might want to check them out. They have some amazing channels as well. So so yeah. So yes. We probably need to like rearrange this, like, because so there is Joe's truck that is behind me, and then this is my Harry Potter wand, which was a gift from the Mrs. Itch Memel, who is also a huge Harry Potter fan. So yeah, my truck, Bob's nerd Harry Potter wand. That's how we decorate our living room. Yeah, and I think that is cool. Like you said, that Joe and I, like you said, can we each have something that is fun, that we can decorate with. So, hey, Death Memo, yeah, that is cool. Appreciate you stopping in. If you can make it back, that is awesome. So, so yeah, um, so yeah, Bean Mammal, appreciate you smashing that claws up button. That definitely, like I said, like as always, that definitely helps us out. Like I said, and again, a huge thank you to our awesome moderators, like again, 2020 Mammal, Brano Mammal, all y'all who do such an amazing job for us, and really really help us out, really make this live stream tons and tons better. Yeah, for sure. um but um and yeah, it looks like we are again running out of battery power. Bob. Yeah, and again, that is a huge drawback to this. Like you said, we are able to stream for a little bit over an hour. Like you said, I think we got a few more minutes left in the stream, and we will definitely keep it going as long as we can. Um, but yeah, like you said, we stream effectively for about an hour. Oh, Annabelle, thank you so much for joining our membership. Like I said, I really do hope you enjoy our um our members only content. Like I said, that is by me. Like I said, these are the videos that, like I said, are how should we say, less family friendly. And I do hope you like. Yeah, very very much appreciated. So, um, hey, Billy Memel, thank you so much for coming. That is great. And again, um, that is all wonderful that you are able to join. And yeah, I think an hour, like you said, it ain't bad. Yeah. And yeah, the fluffy bearded mammal is an awesome mammal. Again, he is not here, but he does some amazing food challenges, which is kind of like one compartment over from where we are with the food reviews, but it's still fun. Um, you know, but you know, we tried to do that. But yeah, check out the fluffy bearded mammal. Um, that is definitely very cool. So anyway, well, like I said, we are pretty much are pretty much going to have to wrap it up here. It has been a wonderful live stream. We have had a lot of fun. Yeah, really and truly, this is kind of the highlight of our week. Like when we get to talk and interact with y'all, and when y'all talk to us, that is so much fun. Um, um, that is that's just really really great. Yeah. And again, we appreciate everybody. I know there are a lot of things you could be doing with your time. So, we definitely did that. So, um, okay, Death Mammal, thank you so much. And yeah, that is wonderful. Thank you everyone for coming in. We are live again on Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. So again, we appreciate you watching, and do have a great night. Yeah, thank y'all for watching. Appreciate it, and we'll see you if y'all are able to make it. We'll see you on Saturday. All right, have a good night, everyone.